why your lemon tree isn't fruiting, and how to get more lemons naturally. Have you ever looked at your lemon tree and wondered why it grows plenty of leaves but produces very little fruit? Or maybe your tree flowers beautifully every season, only for the flowers to fall before they become lemons. Today I'm going to share some simple gardening practices that can help improve fruit production naturally and keep your lemon tree healthy year after year. The good news is that most of these methods are inexpensive, easy to do, and focus on building a healthier tree rather than relying on quick fixes. Let's start at the base of the tree. One of the first things I always check is whether there are any suckers growing from below the graft or directly from the roots. These fast-growing shoots can use a surprising amount of the tree's energy. Instead of helping the tree produce flowers and fruit, they compete with the productive branches for nutrients and resources. If you find any suckers, remove them as close to the base as possible using clean pruning shears. While you're there, inspect the lower part of the trunk and remove any unnecessary shoots growing where they aren't needed. Keeping the trunk clean helps the tree focus its energy on healthy growth and fruit production. The next step is to look at what's growing around your tree. Many gardeners spend money on fertilizers, but forget that weeds and grass are competing for the same nutrients. If weeds are growing around the base of the tree, they are also taking water and nutrients from the soil. Clear away weeds and grass from around the trunk and create a clean growing area. After cleaning the area, add a layer of organic mulch. Mulch helps conserve moisture, suppress weeds, and gradually improve soil quality as it breaks down. Just remember to keep the mulch a few centimeters away from the trunk to avoid moisture-related problems. Now let's talk about feeding the tree. In my garden, I always prefer to improve the soil naturally before reaching for commercial fertilizers. Healthy soil is one of the biggest secrets behind productive fruit trees. Adding compost, worm castings, aged animal manure, or well-rotted chicken manure can provide a steady source of nutrients while also improving soil structure. These organic materials encourage beneficial microorganisms and help create an environment where roots can thrive. Many gardeners apply organic matter during the cooler months, so it has time to break down and enrich the soil before the main growing season. If your tree still appears weak or lacks nutrients, you can use a balanced citrus fertilizer according to the manufacturer's instructions. But whenever possible, focus on building healthy soil first. Strong roots lead to stronger growth, better flowering, and more fruit. Another important factor is watering. Many lemon trees suffer not because they receive too little water, but because they receive too much. Lemon trees generally prefer deep watering followed by a period where the surface soil begins to dry. Constantly wet soil can stress the roots and reduce the tree's overall health. During flowering, try to avoid sudden changes in watering habits. Consistent moisture is usually better than alternating between very dry and very wet conditions. Good drainage is equally important because citrus roots dislike sitting in waterlogged soil. Now let's talk about one of the most common frustrations for lemon growers: flower drop. If your tree produces lots of flowers but very few lemons, there are several possible causes. Strong winds can easily knock flowers from the branches before fruit has a chance to develop. Water stress, whether from overwatering or underwatering, can also contribute to flower drop. Nutrient deficiencies and pest problems may play a role as well. If your garden is exposed to strong winds, consider creating a windbreak using fences, shrubs, or other nearby plants. Protecting flowers during this stage can significantly improve fruit set. Regular pest inspections are also important. Take a close look at the leaves, especially new growth. Curled leaves, sticky residue, tunnels inside leaves, or damaged shoots can indicate pests such as aphids, leaf miners, thrips, or other sap-sucking insects. The earlier you spot a problem, the easier it usually is to manage. Many gardeners use natural solutions such as neem oil, insecticidal soap, or even a strong spray of water to help control minor infestations. Healthy leaves produce more energy for the tree, which ultimately supports flowering and fruit production. Pruning is another simple practice that can make a big difference. Remove dead branches, damaged wood, and branches that cross through the center of the tree. Opening the canopy allows sunlight and fresh air to reach more parts of the plant. Better airflow can help reduce disease pressure, while increased sunlight supports healthy growth and fruit development. A well-pruned tree is often easier to maintain and more productive over time. If you're planning to plant a new lemon tree, one final tip is to choose a grafted tree whenever possible. Grafted lemon trees often begin producing fruit much sooner than trees grown from seed. Seed-grown trees can still become excellent producers, but they usually require more patience before they start bearing fruit. At the end of the day, growing lots of lemons isn't about finding a miracle product or a secret ingredient. It's about consistently following good gardening practices. Remove unwanted suckers, keep weeds under control, build healthy soil with organic matter, water properly, protect flowers from wind and stress, watch for pests, and prune your tree to improve sunlight and airflow. When you combine all of these simple steps, you give your lemon tree the best possible chance to grow strong, stay healthy, and produce a generous harvest year after year. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with other gardeners. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next garden update. Happy gardening!